What's up, intro? You already know who this is. It's your boy 100. I rep that intro mediagaming.com around here, man. Hope y'all having a happy Father's Day. Trying to get myself together. Let me see if my thing cuts on, got on my phone. So if I can hear myself for a second, then I'll mute myself on the phone. Do I hear myself? I can hear. Yeah, man, we had a blast this week. We had a bump. We had a week, man. It was a wild week. It was a wild week, man. We started off Saturday, man. It was pretty cool. Want some of the crew. Shout out to the crew. You know what I'm saying? 108 Dragons. He on his way home. Lady Infamous 415, Delilah HD, Bloody Knuckles. My man Super G was in the house. What's up with you, Claudia? Shit. We was just who else was over here? We was deep. It was deep. We was having a ball. We started off Saturday. We did it big. We went to this place called the Spire 73. Shout out to my man Megatron. I think it's a real dude. Megatron. If y'all didn't want to follow him on Twitter, it's Megatron 1975, I believe. Shout out to Tim Dole, my man Downer, and the rest of the gang. L Boogie, Sharice. Yeah, it was just, man, that shit was just, it was cool. Like, actually, a lot of people don't understand. We kind of took ourselves off the grid. And we take off the grid, like, we think we on social media, but we're not. We're just posting to social media. And then when we go and doing something else. So we're not sitting there. So I got times seeing people was calling us. They was talking about my man Mega Weight and all that. But you know what? You don't want to fuck with that, man. That's a big bad. Somebody need to, the Rams need to sign him. But yeah, it was crazy. Like Sunday, Delilah, L Boogie, Tim Dog, Southbound, down. They left early, so they was down there at 9, and Microsoft treated them like stars. What's up with you, Wavy? Yeah, treated them, they're actually Lady and them, they were actually on the front row on the Microsoft thing. We were with the media, so, and I'm gonna tell you, Delilah said it best. You need to feel that experience. You need to feel it for yourself right then and there. Like, you're there. Like, wow. Like, I'm looking from my phone, and I'm like, I'm here. And all the people that was watching, I'm like, I am here. And that was my first press conference. Not my first E3, was my first press conference. That shit was incredible. I mean, the lighting, the boom, the sound. And people, when they walked out of Microsoft press conference, they stuck around. People were just sticking around, talking. Mega did a couple of interviews. It was incredible. Shout out to my subscriber, man. 108 didn't believe it. I'm like, people know who you are. Just don't look at your subscriber count all the time. You don't have to look at your subscriber count all the time. I told him, like, people gonna know who you are. We get in the line. People know who we are. They talking to us like we some rock stars. Man, like I said, we was like, it was crazy. We talking. So I decided, like, you know what? Y'all can hang out with us. You know what I'm saying? I'm a regular Joe. And we, It was just crazy. We said about who we said about. I said about a couple of editors from IGN, and they were like, "Wow." They was like, "Oh my God." They was in shock. And I tell people, Microsoft killed E3. Even for the haters saying, "Well, they don't got enough studios." That got canceled. They showed you nothing but games. They showed you 50 games. Sony showed you what, 15? I'm gonna get on Sony in a minute. I was gonna tell you the experience that we had on Sunday. That bullshit. I don't talk about that right now. But Sunday was incredible. Then we went out to eat. Went to the Yard House. You know, threw back a couple of beers. People was eating, having a good time. I ran over to the convention center to go get my badge. Then we came back here to my office, grabbed 2 bottles. It was like we were family. Like we knew each other. Like only thing you thought it was Xbox Live, but was faces. Like you got the real people. Like we was looking out for each other. Like I said, we was talking shit to each other. It was just fun. And you know, we're not sitting all on the interweb having these millions and millions of podcasts talking about stuff that you ain't really saw from your own eyes. You seen them from a computer. It's totally different. Them experiences is totally different. And like I said, I want to get the whole crew out here next year. The whole crew. Because a lot of people are sitting there and they ain't doing nothing. Hey, man, we was having big fun. But Sunday we came in. Shoot, I'll let Megan tell you about his experience with this hotel room, but it was funny. I ran from the Staples Center all the way back to the Microsoft spot when I heard that shit. But no, we was having fun, cracking, joking, talking about gaming and talking about life. We was doing a bunch of shit. And you know, that's the difference between Intromedia and GRG and everybody else. That's the difference between us. You know what I'm saying? We hang out, we look out for each other. So that was a cool experience. So Monday, they went to the EA event. I did not have to work. So they had to they enjoyed themselves. They got on Madden and stuff. They was reporting. And I decided to cut on the Sony press conference while I was working. I'm like, are they in the church? I stopped what I was doing. I had to tweet, like, are they really? What church got to do with this? Man. Now, I don't fuck with that fraud ass dude. Don't get me on. I'm trying to be on the nice mode today, Neverland. I'm trying to get on me in the nice contemporary mood. I feel like getting medieval right now. But I watched Sony press conference. Who has an intermission? Only place that I can think of off the top of my head right now has an intermission at the first thing is hockey. Other than that, it's no intermission. What up with you, Dragon? There's no intermission. Now you show off The Last of Us. Now, Sony, I'm gonna tell you something that rubs some people kind of wrong. You didn't have to show the lesbian kiss. I don't care about the lesbian kissing, but you could have had that on YouTube on an extended trailer. That to me, that was you was trying to focus on. She played like she was Laura Croft. She shoot like Laura. Her melee is like Laura. It's just a different story and a different brand, different stuff. But the game looked good. Still like it needs some polish. But you go have an intermission and then move everyone from this stage all the way from this stage. Then, man, inside Xbox looked way better than that. That was looking like something that was put to, come on, Sony, you do movies. You should have a backdrop that looks gorgeous. And all this instrument playing, cut that shit out. Cut that shit out. What's good, boss, man? Bossy? Babe, what's up, man? But they could have cut that out real. I'm gonna keep it funky. They could have cut. Matter of fact, why you didn't have that playing while the gameplay was doing? Last year, I think they were having the orchestra and stuff while they were showing gameplays and stuff. Why can you do that? And it's not like it went on for 5 minutes. It went on for like 15 minutes. Then you show Death Stranding. Oh Lord have mercy. The baby moons you at the beginning. I'm like, what? What the hell? I was more lost. I was more lost. I was more lost then. Um, I was more lost. I'll check it out. I check it out, Flip. I was more lost. Um, before I saw this one. Thanks, man. I was more lost. I was like, what the hell going on? I was like, what? Like you got babies and you got this lady that pops up and you was gathering resources and stuff. What's is it any combat or something? Where's the action? But you know it's Kojima. But I'm like, okay. And then what else stuff they see? That's how boring they show. I'm trying to remember what else they showed. Spider-Man only one to save the show for me. It was Spider-Man. Let me send Flip a link. Because he thinking I'm on Xbox and I'm on YouTube. Let me send him a link. Yeah, that's the crazy. That's the crazy shit. About it. I was appalled by it. Like, man. And then you can. I heard people sitting there like, are you serious? It's over this quick? But they already warned you. Let me have 4 games. Yeah, that Tsushima game looks good. Little samurai joint, but it wasn't like no old shit moment. What you got from Microsoft? Microsoft gave you an old shit moment when they were sitting out showing that they got 5 new studios. When they brought out, you know what I'm saying, the new Bandai game. You know what I'm saying? Resident Evil did look good, but that's not that exclusive. That's a multiplayer. Now I'm about to go in. What is this talking about Sony, these multiplat? Sony showed more exclusives than Microsoft didn't, and they showed a bunch of multiplats. And Sony did that shit last year. Sony showed multiplats. People was pissed off because you saw Kingdom Hearts on the Xbox. You saw game. You saw Devil May Cry at the Xbox joint. How can you get mad? Y'all said y'all wanted Microsoft to get more marketing deals. They got some more marketing deals. Black Desert. Ori. Man, Ori looks beautiful. Ori looks beautiful. If you go look at the Sony press conference and look at Microsoft press conference, you see the enthusiasm out of the crowd. They was wild. Woo! You hear a couple of claps. You'll hear a couple of claps. People wasn't like, is it oh man? I actually sit there like, man, they ain't got to show me nothing else. And then also, Killer Phil came on and said, we ain't showed all our cards yet. We ain't showed all our cards yet. To me, hey, Gamescom, gonna get some more things. Everybody that was in doom and gloom. Now, what happened? Matter of fact, where the doom and gloom guys at? Because where the doom and gloom at? I've been telling you, it ain't gonna be no doom and gloom for what, months? Been saying that for months. But I'm not here telling Microsoft what they need to do, what they not need to do, and all this other stuff. Come on, and then Nintendo. Come on. Smash Brothers Ultimate. Hope you ain't got to pay $60 for it. I'm keeping it real. Hope you ain't have to pay no $60 for no Smash Brothers Ultimate. Yeah, I know you got these characters, and I know people love Smash, but why people get mad when Microsoft shows Halo? Man, that Halo looked incredible in that new engine. Oh, Lord have mercy. That shit looked gorgeous. People can't even talk about it. That shit looked gorgeous. You know, Gears of War. Oh my God. We talked about Gears. We had a conversation about Gears of War for about 2 hours about what the hell is going on. You know, they showed new stuff for Cuphead. They even showed platform games. They gave you every genre of games. That's an Xbox don't have no something like a Telltale's game. That look, it don't interest me, but it might interest somebody else. That Forza. People sometimes now the crowd wasn't mad, but some people I heard on the interweb that wasn't there and don't really play that genre game. I thought it was supposed to be in Japan. Who told you that? Who told you? Microsoft didn't say it was set in Japan. And then where all them people that was sitting there talking all that bullshit, talking about y'all always say wait to E3. Now you see why I said wait to E3. Microsoft, what Sony was showing you before E3? Tetris? Oh, Lord have mercy. Come on. They're not keeping them buck, man. But they can do all this podcasting. They can do all this other shit. But you need to come join. Come out here next year and enjoy the experience. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the experience. But that's how I get down. Now we got, you know what I'm saying? They'll come the trolls. This ain't no wolf. They got these old fake. The trolls is out. Guess I've been gone. The trolls came back. But like I said, I had a great time with, man, we partied, we bought bands. We partied hard. We gamed hard. We did it all. We ate good. You know, they had me on the grill all Wednesday. All Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? And I don't usually do that for everybody, but we, man, sat back. You know, talked about stuff that we wanted to talk to in private. Got that stuff off our chest. But we did it like family. Like, man, what? Tuesday? What was that? They didn't get back. All right. They went to eat. Tuesday E3. I was working. They didn't get back till about 1 o'clock in the morning because they was enjoying the life, kicking it with Tim Dog and them, sitting at a pub. I was just wore out because I went 3 days, 4 hours of sleep. I'm waking up drunk. And I was like, man, it was just, man. Battletoads, been in talking, but, you know, I was hyped about it, you know. Like everything, I'm gonna put it this way, everything gonna have a little lower time. Sony had a little lower time, but it lasted longer than what we supposed to. What's up with you, Antonio? Microsoft showed some. They was complaining about the indies. Microsoft just ran a bunch of indies, and moved on. I liked it when Killer Field came out there. This was the best one. See, this was the drop mic. This is the when you drop the mic. He said these next 25 games, no one never saw no gameplay of it yet. That's the drop the mic moment. And you saw Devil May Cry. What's that? Uh, Storm Force. Oh Lord, come on. You know, I was like, man, let's go. Like we was hyped. You know, we was very hyped about it. You know what I'm saying? But it's a toll into your body. It's a toll on you. It's a big toll. But man, I want to see a lot more of the crew out here. Shoot, we might be putting some savings together starting next month. But like I said, we had a ball. If you never had this experience, you need to have that experience. You know, I met developers. I was kicking. You know, I kicked with a bunch of. I kicked with a bunch of developers that don't look like developers. They're developers, and we start talking. Surprised they know who the hell I am. Oh, the session is cool. The session shop. That's what I'm talking about. Microsoft showed you diversity of games, and I think the session is. I think is the session is exclusive. Hmm. I don't know if the session is exclusive, but you know, people talking about Control for PlayStation. That is Quantum Break with a woman in there. That is Quantum Break to the T. To the T. I don't care what nobody says. That's Quantum Break, and the game looks good. But you know what the craziest thing about it was? The PlayStation dudes kept on coming out. I was looking on Twitter and it was like, oh yeah, this is an exclusive. No, Remedy came out and said, no, this is a multi-platform game. So that debunked all their shit. And all that hate on Quantum Break. But you know what I'm saying? They talk about all these exclusives. They don't buy them. They don't buy them. Oh, Sessions the time exclusive? See, I don't know. I told you, I've been off the grid. I've been catching up, trying to catch up on people, pit videos. I had to check up on my man Kaleidoscope videos. Just whirlwinded. Yeah, so we were just whirlwinded this week. Like, man, I'm looking at what's going like, man, they talking shit about y'all. I'm like, what they doing? We drinking. You gotta understand this. They're mastering that engine now. They mastered that engine. You know what I'm saying? They mastered the engine, and you know the engine look good. You know, it's like I said, I was hyped. We was hyped. We got out of that press coming. We was hyped. We was hyped. I had no complaints. What's up with you, Mike? Man, happy Father's Day to you, man. If you got some kids and everything. What's this shit? I might have to go do this, man. See, they trying to have me work on Father's Day, man. I was trying to take half the day off. I got to send him the link. Oh, I got you. I got what he's talking about. Yeah, but man, I want, you know what I'm saying, everybody experience. I don't care if you're a place to come experience E3, man. Sony told me no, I couldn't go to their press conference. They told me no. Um, my man South and Megatron, they got into the Bethesda. And the craziest thing is, they got into Bethesda and we was right there. I'm like, y'all could have told us, we would have walked right on in with y'all. So Section is an exclusive. Uh, Soul Calibur 6, line was too long. I watched it. 108 did. I think him and Mega played. Him, Mega G, and Bloody played it. They played it. And they liked what they were. My man Max is supposed to be having an exclusive playthrough, and they're coming to his house and letting him play one of the latest builds. The Pro, I'm gonna tell y'all about this Pro. I just read the comment. I read you, Andrew. And talking about the Pro. The Pro graphics is good, but what really game running at 4K 60? Microsoft didn't trump the game. You got Forza Horizon, an open world game, 4K 60 on the X, not on the S, but on the X. So how? So, you know, it ain't all about graphics, about gameplay also. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. It's about gameplay. It ain't about no graphic. And the thing about it is, all these PlayStation fans, y'all don't supporting them games. Y'all go red box them. Because they one and done. No replay value. No replay value at all. What replay value get out your games? Who's playing Uncharted right now? Nobody. Who's playing Halo 5 right now? A whole lot of people. Who's playing who's playing God of War right now? Nobody. Who's playing Gears 4? A whole lot of people. Who's playing Gran Turismo online? Who's competing in championships? Nobody. Who played in Forza 7 for prizes and games and money? A whole lot of people. So y'all want to start comparing longevity of game? Why would you want to pay $60 for a game that you beat it and it's done for? Like I'm telling you, man, y'all like to love to sit there. Y'all so when Sony show y'all release dates? Show you release date for one game. And we already knew that game was coming out in September, and that was Spider-Man. None of them games got no release dates. Nobody playing their multiplayer. Is Sony throwing tournaments for Uncharted 4? Where the prize pool is close to $1 million? No. What fighter did they got? That Sony made. Not because it's Capcom and it's exclusive. That's having fighting tournaments. That Sony made. We ain't talking about Sony. That Sony got a hands. That Sony made. Well, you got motherfucking Killer Instinct still at Evo. Still at these other events. People having tournaments online for money. Let's be real. Let's be real with yourself. Try to be real with yourself. Come on. Sony games don't have no longevity. There's one and done. They worse than a damn college player trying to get to the NBA. They're one and done. Not saying their games are not great. Not saying Uncharted wasn't a good game. Not saying God of War wasn't a good game. And then I got also too. Why are you bringing out Gears? Ain't God of War been out for up to how many God of Wars has been? How many God of Wars has been? Like I say, the world ain't talking about God of War right now. For one, it's gonna put this way. I speak for myself. My crew speaks for themselves. We're not a follower group. We don't follow. We're a bunch of leaders from the top to the bottom. That's why we differ from everybody else. Ain't no yes man and yes lady over here. Ain't none of that. That's the difference from intro media and everyone else. That's the difference. We're not running around. We don't have a savior. We all the same. We all the thing about this. We know how to get together and congregate with each other. And we disagree on a whole lot of shit. They they throw sales updates because what they Sony's like that chick that you got that need attention every 5 minutes. When attention go to someone else, they get jealous. And all the characters that was talking all that shit, they wasn't at E3. Where they was at? Where was that? Where they over there giving you coverage? Where were they at? I had people come from all across the country. My man 108 lives in New York. Megan stays in OKC. Lady stays in San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stays in Atlanta. Bloody stays in Austin. We came from everywhere. But they don't want, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why they're in denial. Nobody's talking about Gran Turismo, are they? That game is dead. And it was dead. It was dead before it came out. And you forgot I play multiplayer. I play Maddens. I play the 2Ks. And then a lot of people, oh man, Crackdown looked crazy. But check this out. I know why Microsoft put it back. It wasn't maybe they can polish up the game, but check this out. Why would you put it against, you know what I'm saying, Battlefield and Call of Duty and the rest of the third parties? See, y'all don't think business wise. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be on that fanboy shit and you can't throw no bullets at nobody. I throw bullets, grenades every time. I don't need that. Like I said, people don't understand. Microsoft don't get the third party handouts. These companies are not coming to Microsoft. Hey, you want this as exclusive? They go to Sony. So I'm gonna tell y'all, they go to Sony, and that's what they do. Yeah, you can call me a drunk, but your mama know I ain't no punk. Tell y'all, man, don't come get me in rare form. I'm trying to relax. Son here for the summer, sitting there playing video games and shit. Or y'all sitting back, you know, watching people that don't even play. I don't know what this will trip me out when I get people. This is why I really trip out. You guys follow people. Don't go to none of these events. Don't even play the genre of game that they shitting on. And y'all go out there and run. That's what tripped me out sometimes. Y'all bring up a certain YouTuber or a group of them. They said that game, Sea of Thieves, dog. They don't play no type of game like Sea of Thieves. They never play. That's not their MO. Just like turn-based RPGs is not my MO. But y'all be sitting over here piggybacking on the wrong things. That my nigga Flip.
Yes, it is. What's good?
Oh shit, and Hulk flipped up out of this coma.
Oh yeah, we're bone high in that.
All right, shit, I'm a man in the office, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying Happy Father's Day to you, man.
Happy Father's Day to yourself, good brother.
You know what
You
I'm
know
saying?
how that is.
So what you think about Sony joint? Because we didn't have DirectX yesterday, so
What I think about what? Say that
what
again.
you thought about the Xbox? We gonna go there. What you thought about the Xbox, the event, the conference?
You know what? Microsoft conference. To me personally, I don't have nothing bad to say. I thought it was a good, it was real good or whatever. They let us know about the future. They let us know about games, and you also, we already see they plan of what they're trying to do right now. So for people who don't understand that, well, I don't know what to tell them because I'm happy. I give Microsoft Conference a nine, and that's because, and that's on the sole fact that they gave us they let us know what they were trying to do, and they letting us know that they are preparing for the next generation of gaming. So some people may just looking like, oh, well, they just got these new studio. I want to hear about that. I want to hear about games now. But we got games now. We got games now. So whatever they have that they have showed with their conference or whatever, it's for the future, and that's what I like to know about what's up, what's coming for the future. They already done established themselves. They understand and they admit some of the mess up that they have done, and so now they're correcting that. They're giving us a counsel. They gave us a console, which is the X. So we already know right now that X, if it's future proof like they said it, this X is going to be the crossover. I guess you could say the bridge to next generation, unlike the base model Xbox One or the One S. That's how I see it.
So you've been on the grid, I've been off the grid. So what's all the hate about?
Or the hate far as what with Microsoft
Yeah,
or
what was the hate? Because we was off the grid. So
oh, you know what the hate is? I mean, as far as when it comes down to Microsoft and the E3, you got to understand when you look at Sony and you looking at Microsoft and you see Nintendo, when your competition is doing something and showing you something better than what you like, you're going to feel some people is going to feel some type of way or whatever. Like let's keep it real. Sony E3. I was never the one that cared about presentation or whatever. I never cared about all the music and the glamour. I just want you to get to the game and show us the game so I can see how the game is going to play or whatever. So Sony fell short, and now that Sony had fell short or whatever, and Microsoft is I never understood how you win E3, but okay, I guess that's what they want to say. Microsoft won E3, had a better showing. People are mad about that. They don't like the fact that Microsoft had a better showing than Sony did, and that's a fact that they did what they do for the last couple. Microsoft said this is what they're going to do. They did it. People keep saying, "Well, they say they're going to do it, and they didn't do it." That's because that's because your expectation is set too high. my expectation of what they was doing, and I don't understand why people twist and turn with Phil Spencer words or what he's saying or whatever. But he tell you this every E3. He even tweets out and let you know what's going on or whatever before you get to E3. Of course, that's the big surprise, but. People just hating because Sony not doing what they want to do. I give you an example. Remember when Microsoft said TV, TV, and people were like, I don't nobody want to talk about TV, and nobody want to talk about this and that. Sony did the exact same thing the following year. No one said nothing. But I guess people don't remember that. Let's keep it real. Even though the PlayStation 4 is supposed to be more powerful, the base model more powerful than the Xbox One base model, we still have more features. That's something that other consoles have and they don't like. It's like, well, how come we don't got this and this? How come we don't got that and that in our system? Well, we got stuff day one. I'm saying, and they don't. So something that we have day one, and they just catching up to it, trying to play catch up with us. People don't, they mad about. So people's always going to hate Microsoft for some crazy odd reason. They just mad because we got stuff that they don't got. But hey, they supposed to be the most powerful console, so I let them run with that.
Yeah, man, that was a trip because we was getting stuff hitting at us like I don't know where this shit coming from. So how you feel like with Sony show? Must be off the mic.
I'm not mad. You know what? I'm gonna just say this. Sony thing was like some people say, yeah, it was okay, it was all right, it was good. No, stop it. I didn't want no old man sitting up there playing some ancient secret Chinese flute. Come on, man. Come on, stop that, Tony. Stop it. Like all the stuff they was doing, Death Stranded, that ninja game. I'm not gonna lie, some of them games they look good. It just look, but we don't know if that's what that game gonna look like. We don't know if them games gonna come out.
I'm gonna give a perfect example how something you saw what Microsoft did when they started showing their games and gameplay, right?
Right.
You saw all them Xbox One game, because you saw it was running on Xbox. See, that you have to be there to see. They were running them on the side of the stage on a Xbox One X.
Right.
When they showed game Forza, you saw that in real time. Did Sony show you that in real time? Right. No. Somebody running that shit on a high-end PC in the back.
Wow.
But see, nobody can catch that. So when you there at the conference, you can see when they do something. You can see somebody on the side and they hooked up to a dev kit. Yeah, dev kit got more powerful than the X, but at least you can see it. Like people were playing on devs kits. But that means the game ain't ready yet. And with the dev kit, you can turn stuff down, up and down. But it was on the Xbox. It wasn't on the PC. You don't see it on no high-end PC. Or Sony ain't showing you nobody doing no gameplay. And the gameplay looked like it was scripted. Like he knew where that guy was going to be at.
What I thought when it comes down to the dev kit, I didn't think that the dev kit. I thought the dev kit was actually the box, the actual system itself.
It is the system, but it got extra RAM in it. It got extra little stuff, so they know how to tone it down for the commercial product.
Oh, okay. So because when I hear the term dev kit, I'm thinking like, okay, well, this is just this is not the full game. This is just a little prototype of what the full game is going to look like or whatever. This is just I didn't think that it had extra features. I thought it was exactly the same as the Xbox One because they have said it before in the past that you can actually turn your Xbox One into a dev kit, which which there is an app in the store. So I'm thinking this is the exact same thing, but okay.
So like people don't understand they can turn a regular Xbox into a dev kit if they want to. But no, their dev kits it got like I think it's like 6 settings. So you can bring it down, that's how they measure it out. It's like how you trying to mix it. Say you're trying to make like a salad dressing. You got to get you want to get the right taste. You can throw a little salt here, a little pepper here, a little grind up here, a little mustard seeds here, something like that to get to the point, to get to that right taste. And that's what they do with them.
Right.
That's what I do. That's what I do with them. So I was thinking like, I don't know how, because I didn't see. And then the crowd. I sat by some IGN guys. And,
Mm-hmm.
they big. This is crazy. Why IGN was giving away Xbox One X's?
Wow, really?
Yeah, I was getting around Xbox One X's. And then what's called it now? I guess Sony is not allowing crossplay with Fortnite. I don't play. I don't play it, so I don't really give two fucks. One of the dudes from IGN went in.
Let me find out IGN is actually trying to change their model because they're known as one of the lower crumb of the crumb for the PlayStation. That they hold that flag for
Well,
Sony.
they gave IGN gave Xbox press conference an 8 out of 10.
Mm, wow.
8 out of 10. The only reason we knew that because we ran into some moves at the yard house and we ran into a couple of people and we was asking them like, yeah, we'll forget. IGN gave it an 8 out of 10. I'm like, what?
I'm surprised to hear that. Even though you saying this, and this is maybe, I mean, this is true. I don't doubt you, but yet I still say I don't believe it.
No,
Cause
but think about it. It's a business. They probably going where was hot and Xbox is getting hot.
mm, wow.
Mm-mm.
You know what? I can say this though. With IGN and I just checked it out to see what was what on it for E3. I'm glad that they put some diversity in it, add female, because some of the females in there on IGN that was at E3. Why is it that they made more sense? And to me, it seemed like they wasn't somewhat biased like the previous hosts that they had on there.
I don't
The
know. It's
usual
crazy.
guys.
Yeah. Like what you call it did something yesterday that was crazy. I saw like we've been trying to catch up. I think what was that media? We've been trying to catch up on stuff. And I saw YouTube told me said GameSpot got a interview. They had Xbox versus Nintendo who won. But they had 3 different guys that did it. So you was sitting there why Xbox won this and this and this and that. And people were like, well, Sony showed more exclusives. But they don't buy the exclusives. So you can X that out. And like I said, Phil came out like, you gonna play the best looking third parties on this box. And Microsoft was showing, look what they were showing at the bottom. Oh, you know what I'm saying? 4K Ultra. They showing you what that game is gonna run at. And then why nobody's talking about Forza running at 60 frames? It's only on the X though. That's 60 frames per second, 4K native.
That's still not. You know what? I still don't think that's bad.
Hmm.
I don't.
When I was getting told, I was trying to get the answer and I couldn't. A lot of stuff, but they could tell me some stuff. They tried to talk in code. They wanted to say something they couldn't. But maybe the S can run 1080p 60.
Okay.
I was trying. We was trying. We was trying to get stuff out of like they wanted to. Like I tell you at another time. Yeah, man. At the E3, they hate on me.
Oh, man, you know what that is about, man. Half and half.
I love that
You
shit.
know what that is,
Yeah.
man. I
Yeah.
can say this for sure. For people who like to hate, like, especially like if they hating on you or whoever else, so forth. Okay, man. I look at it like this: you can't hate on someone that's going out there to E3 to see what's going on. You can't. Like y'all are one of the few fellas that I know that actually go there and report back and let us know what's going on and stuff. And not just coming back and just telling us, whatever. Like far as in your videotaping, y'all letting us see that's going on. A lot of podcasters I don't see doing that. Not saying that there's none out there, but I don't see, as far as the usual suspects that like to talk about it. So to me, sometimes your words don't mean shit to me if you're not out there showing me, you showing me what's going on out there, making it do what it do. Cause for far as I'm concerned, after y'all, went out there showing videos and stuff like that, I was happy. I was happy that y'all went out there and that y'all can, videotape some of the things that y'all can tape and show us whatever. So I mean, that's always a good thing and stuff. So
Yeah, like next week we're trying to do it bigger and better.
right, Right. And I hope, and I hope, hopefully, I get to go out there, next year, whatever.
Yeah, you know
You
what I'm
know,
saying? Shout
I
out to
just,
108, man. That man 108 did his thing.
yes, he did. Yes, he did. Shout out
108
to One
Dragon
Week, man.
TV. That man did his thing. That man had this man was showing me dongles and stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to drop my brand new phone.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I was sitting there like shit. I was like, man, I was like, wow, this shit is crazy. I mean, you know, I'm like, okay, I'm here, so I'm like the control center. That was so crazy. I'm like the control center. This and this and that. All right, this is that. Y'all want to drink? Go to this pub over here. You know,
Mm.
think about everybody else. They talking. Well, we hanging around with we hanging out with these people that make these games.
And that's what I love. That's what I love about it. That y'all was actually out there hanging out with these people, and I want to know how was that experience for
It was
you?
crazy. Like I met him, I did it before, but this is the first time a lot of people did do it. Like now, I missed Mike last year, so when Mike came up there, Mike came up there and it was like, where everybody else at? And he was like, Aaron, and they just got done with a rehearsal, and he was like, well, said I came up here to support y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
Who
thinking,
are
Mikey
you
Barr,
refer?
Mikey
Oh,
Barr.
okay. Oh,
Yeah,
Mike,
yeah,
Mike. Okay.
Mike came up. Mike came up there, and Phil and them was burnt. Phil and Aaron was burnt. So it was just burnt. So we was up at, like I said, we on the 73rd floor on the highest lounge in the United States, getting fucked up. So
Mm.
he came up there, Shout out to Avers, you know what I'm saying, to do him and his I forgot, was that Avery and Avers? Avers
Oh,
came out here and he was sitting there, I'm like, man, come over here. Do me a favor. Go talk to my man Mike. Like, Mike, this is my man Avers. And then I left
okay.
because it was too goddamn cold.
Well, you know what? I hope that hopefully from those the people that do G or G or something like that. Something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I did what you call it. I got I messed with the developers from Kingdom Come Deliverance. Talking about these guys look like regular Joes.
They just got a lot of. They just got on a paycheck. It's just a lot of numbers in the back
But
of it.
when I'm talking about, they in regular clothes. They ain't regular clothes, and they talk to me like you talk like I'm 100. Man, you 100? I'm like, man, yeah, I'm him. Like, wow. Like, I'm like, well, and I met the guy that did all the music for it. He's someone they want to make new algorithms for like indie developers that to
Uh
help
huh.
them put music in their game. So like say if it's like something like how can I make it simple? Say like Premiere, right? I know Premiere I can edit videos and everything, right?
Right.
And I know I can set it for all I can set it like I want it on 1080p YouTube, 60 frames per second. They want it where you can drop music in there and do the same thing. So you don't have to tune everything up.
Right.
So like I said, these guys were men. These guys were regular Joes people were walking into, And like I say, Dragon was shocked. I told him, like, man, watch, people gonna know who you are, and they asking him, you 108? I'm like, yeah, 108. I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah, that's 108 right there. Like, what? That's why I tell them, quit looking at your subscriber counts. All that. It's about your voice in the community. And your voice can go, what I'm saying? Think about it. If you throw a pedal, if you throw a rock in a pond, what it do? It spreads.
Right.
The wave spreads out. That's all you got to do. What's up with you, Chuck? What's up with you, Chuck? And like I say, I want them to get the best experience because I'd experienced the shit already like that.
Right.
So if I heard something, hey, like I say, I'm the control center. Do, 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 do. Y'all want to go? Tell them I sent you. You know what I'm saying? That's how we was looking at each other, and we was like, man. Like saw Megan. Man, that was crazy. We didn't see Megan till Sunday. Because she came in late. And you saw Megan, we got all together, and we just stayed together the whole damn time. You think people be nervous? Megan got me with that, what you call it, off of Friday after next. Give me that dap. Woo! Nigga, you too strong. I give you the link, Chuck.
Oh, make it
Yeah.
dig.
Yeah. I said, oh, let me give you Chuck. I give you the link, Chuck. I think
Okay.
I
Oh
wasn't
yeah. Okay. I
expecting
see
them.
it. The
I
triple
sent
cup.
it to you.
What's up? 108. What's up? Triple cup shot.
I sent you the link, Chuck. Yes, no. So that was crazy. And like I say, Megan and 108, those are two big motherfuckers. I ain't fighting neither one of them fair.
Hey man, look, you know. I talk shit to Megan, but Megan, my man though, man. I like that, man. I'm happy that y'all fellas, really went out there to enjoy yourself. I really am, man. I'm happy, man. I'm proud of y'all
Lady
fellas,
did her
man.
thing. You know what I'm saying? They like lady was doing her thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
She was
especially the
doing
women, man.
yeah. Yeah, that's the
Always
thing
good
about
to
it. The
see the
women
women
did it.
interact.
Delilah did her thing. Willie was doing her
Right.
thing. You know, they sitting there at conferences. I forgot about they sitting at the E3 component, asking questions and shit. I'm like, yeah, y'all on TV. I don't want to be on TV. But you know, it was just cool. Only reason I didn't go to Fan Fest because Dragon came in early in that morning at 9. I had to be at Fan Fest at 9. I didn't want to leave him, and then because I can't say my cadet. I could have got in if I wanted to, but I was like, I'm gonna hang out with them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna hang out with them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna hang out, and like I said, we hung out with our subscribers. Shout out to my man Jazz. He hung out with us, and he drove from Fresno, California, to experience that conference.
Wow.
We talking from people from France, Czechs. We you know what I'm saying? I'm saying we was just sitting there just having a ball, like, man. Like I
Now,
say, I'm waking up drunk.
now, let me ask you this: what game did anyone get to chance? I mean, what game did one of y'all get to play? Any one of y'all? Any game that y'all get to play? Any gameplays of any game that y'all couldn't
They
show?
played Madden. They tried to do Madden, but they couldn't do. EA went on some bullshit. EA went on some bullshit. It was kind of hard to do it because it was always crowded. Yeah, it's always crowded.
It did. Okay, and anyone got to play? Hey, 108, you need to get ahead, man. I want to know if
You know the plan.
if you got the chance to play. Well, I know Anthem or any other game like
Anthem
that.
was closed door.
It was cool. Oh, okay.
A lot of that shit was closed door.
Okay.
Man, what's good with y'all?
What up with
What's
you?
good?
In here, man. I've been trying to get into it with somebody that went to E3, man. Was good, 100.
What's good with you, man?
Man, shit, good, man. Flip in here, man. I seen y'all said, man, hold up, y'all doing a whole direct X without me. Hold up, man, let me hop in here.
No, no, he just, I was just messing
some
around on the box.
I did some shit out the I did some shit out the humble. This shit off the humble. It's off the rip.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. What man was
okay.
I ain't trying to break what y'all was talking about?
Oh no, he was talking about we played. Dragon played. He played Battlefield 5. They played Forza. And they played NBA Live 19. People don't know them lines is longer than longer than a motherfucking when you go to a theme park.
Hey, so what about if somebody else playing a game? Can you walk up and?
No, you can't walk up and record it.
Oh, that sucks.
Next year, my boy told me I can ask for gameplay, capture gameplay.
Right.
And they'll send it to me.
Okay, yeah.
They'll send it to me that way. So that's actually capture gameplay. I told them I don't care from who it is. I just want it. I was asking certain people I'm like, how do you get this gameplay? Because I know people that got gameplay of Resident Evil, the remastered too. And I'm like, man, you got number 300 subscribers. How you get that? So you should have asked them.
Right, man. So what you thought about E3 as a whole? Since you're a veteran.
Yes, you are.
E3 as a whole, like all the shit we done, I put this way. I hit the wall about 3 times this week. It get outrageous, especially when you can go do the nightlife, you can go hang out and kick it. Like Wednesday, they went to E3. I was sitting here cooking all day. We got to meet early in the morning, and I just told them goodbye. I don't want to see y'all.
So you kicked everybody out the house. That's pretty much what you did.
Yeah, everybody didn't stay with me, but my house was a kicking spot. This was safe hated.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, it was a safe haven, and like I said, we got together. You know what I'm saying? And we popping bottles and shit. You know what I'm saying? Lady had to renege on my barbecue.
Oh yeah. I meant to ask you that. She had to step back off of that since she was saying, they was dry. So
She's like, yeah, you know what you doing. And I said, no, we ate, man. We was eating good, man. Dragging over here buying steaks and shrimp.
Oh, you were doing it big, huh?
Yeah, man. I cooked like 2 pork shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Had chicken, ribs, links, hot dogs. You know what I'm saying? We just had a good time. Like I say, everybody blended in. Like it wasn't like funny, you meet somebody and you kind of nervous. It wasn't like that. We see niggas like, what's up, nigga? What's up, man? Where the hell you want to go? I'm like, man, I'm there. I'm thirsty. I'm like, okay. Like I said, where we did as a squad most of the time. It wasn't like on individual shit. Some people did. You know what I'm saying? Some people did it because nobody wanted. They were just tired and burned out.
Right. I seen all Delilah on TV.
Yeah, Delilah. Yep. Delilah and L Boogie. That was L Boogie. That's what they do. That's grown women gaming right there.
Okay, yeah. So L Boogie, that was the one that had extra question.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, fit. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I look at them cutting up. Delilah looked so serious, it was ridiculous. Like, man, I was scared that was my school teacher.
No, we was trying to go live. I was trying to go live in the conference. It was just too much. Now, only reason I give Microsoft I'm gonna give them a 10 out of 10, a 9.5. I don't think they're gonna give nobody a 10. 9.5 is we got in. We were supposed to be one of the first ones to get in. We got it late because they got over chaotic. And I'm gonna tell y'all a story. This shit is crazy. We getting in, right? But since I'm thinking like people got assigned seats and stuff like that, it wasn't like that. So we're trying to find a seat. I'm getting pissed. They showing Halo for the first time.
Right.
I turn around and look up. Only thing I see him putting the chip in Cortana. I'm pissed. So we asked the usher, like, where the seats at? Like, go upstairs. So it's these guys. It's like, man, these guys. It's like 14 seats. These seats are reserved. Dragon would say, what? Reserved them? He went. You just saw them scooting over. So I sat right by him. You okay? We okay? And during the press conference, that was fire, huh? I'm like, who you work for? IGN. Oh, okay. Who you work for? Intro media. I don't even like y'all motherfuckers. I like you today. They was hyped. They was shocked. And Microsoft kept this shit quiet. Oh yeah, I'm going through that motherfucker like the bomb. I'm sitting there like, man, this is IMG, man. We got the GRG game, got the growing week over here, got the direct. We repping everything. People turning around, make a turn around, doing interviews.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, look, you gotta put yourself out there, man. You gotta work for that, man. He did the right thing.
Bro, and see, he the hype man, like he the interviewer. I'm not the interviewer. I'm the man. I'm just the man that paid the bill. So I'm not gonna take myself and walk away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's me. We all got different, we got this big ass armada, but we all specialize in different things. I set the shit up. I set up the deal, you finish it.
Yeah, hey, what's some of the crossplay? I know they had people on dressing crossplay out there. What was something you seen that stood out?
Everybody has something.
Oh, everybody has something?
Everybody has something.
You seen what
they do. You even had to do with a backpack on saying this is Xbox, fuck Sony.
Hold on, what?
Yeah.
What?
You have people like a homemade like a backpack on. and have a sign on it at the very top. Xbox for life, fuck Sony.
No,
walk around. It gets raw. It get real. Ain't nobody fighting or nothing. Ain't nobody fighting. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah,
we ran into a bunch of Microsoft guys that that helped out with the E3 press conference, making them talking to them. See, I was working at the same time. I'm working, so I had to walk away and talk. See, they was on vacation. I was just hosting. They was on vacation.
Right. So you wouldn't cut up like you wanted to.
I cut up at night. But that was my thing. But they enjoyed themselves. A lot of came over here for the barbecue. We were sitting there. We actually like stuff that we needed to get off our chest. We got off our chest in person, and then it was like, oh, okay.
It made more sense then, huh?
Yeah, it did.
You can understand.
Yeah.
Like, I understand what you're talking about.
Like when you were trying to tell them about that Omega about that overpriced food. What it was, like $7 for a water or something like that.
I had walked. That was the crazy
best
thing.
Be Fiji if it's like that.
No, this is regular water, tap water.
Oh, I'll live, huh?
Oh shit! So I didn't know, because they know that's E3 there. So stuff gonna go. They're gonna do stuff. Because I was telling them about gratuity and everything.
They believe you now, though, don't
they? Yeah, they believe you. Yep.
You believe you now.
You better split the game up.
You don't have to question that no more. Like, okay.
So I said, okay, since it's some downtime, let me go get the badge for E3. For E3. So I'm like, I'm not coming down here on Monday. I have to work. So I went to go get the badge, and they went into the yard house, and they charged $6 for regular water.
Man, that's ridiculous.
At the yard house downtown.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
For regular tap water, no.
Hey,
tap water.
You shall have
$5.99. But nothing special. You talking about the basic?
Bought it. They had no choice. It was on the bill. And it wasn't. They had the different waters, but I think they did it because they knew it was an event out there. So that's why I think they did. Because I said I've been in the yard before. They didn't charge me for no water.
Man, that's something they should at least tell you they were charging you for it before you bought it. Mm-hmm. What is this?
It's a tote.
A tote?
Like a bag.
I don't need it.
Yeah. So
I don't need it. Too many totes.
Yeah. So that was crazy. So when Mega saw that, it was like, oh no, I'm in LA and they charging me for water. I said, yeah, like it's downtown LA. They were sitting there. Like I say, it was fun. They enjoyed themselves.
Hey, so you was able to go when they was playing the games and stuff?
No, I didn't. I had to cook that day. No, when they did all day Microsoft, I had to. I cooked all day.
Right.
I cooked all day. I was the man out, the last man out for them.
Right. So, would you got a chance to see the Sony press conference?
Yeah, I saw that shit. I watched. I was cracking jokes.
I don't know. I kind of like what I seen. I gotta see some of it. I kind of caught my attention.
The church. I'm talking about the whole press. Why would you need the last of us in a church setting, and then have an intermission right afterwards?
And have two girls kissing.
My thing is, I don't mind the two girls kissing.
Hey, they was kissing. Then when they pulled back lips, you could see a little piece of saliva coming from one girl mouth to the other girl mouth. I was like, ooh, man, look at that.
But see, I wasn't mad about it. My thing is, you could have put that in an extended clip and put that on YouTube.
Yeah, it looked like they was stretching out because they had the dude playing I don't know what kind of instrument that was. Be that before
some ancient Japanese flute.
Yeah, Kamashusha, what it is.
Yeah.
Kamashusha. That game there. He got to play. Oh, no matter if it was a white dude, I think that was playing, and he was dressed like an Asian, and he played a whole 2-minute song, a whole song before they showed the trailer. They did a lot of stuff like that. That really kind of drove me, and them show was real short. Like soon as you got sat down and really watch, you got your popcorn going, you sit down, and boom, it's over with.
Right.
No, that shit was some crazy retarded. No, I didn't like. No, see, I didn't know. See, but I had somebody tell me like we went from one stage to the other side of the stage to something else. That's why it was an intermission. I said, what? Who does that? Only thing I said off the top of my head that does that is soccer. I mean, it's not soccer, but hockey. You know, after the first period, they got an intermission. But they could have showed a game collage or something. And then inside the Xbox looked better than that little garbage they let had.
I'm gonna just like I was saying before, Chuck, keeping it real, man. They ain't had to do all that.
You could have kept it simple.
They could have just kept that joint simple.
I mean, it was simple. I guess they were trying to put something in there to keep from looking too simple.
I'm gonna just tell you this. It looked like that thing that they was doing with the bull playing the flute and all that other stuff. Come on, man. That looked like a last minute thing, like something. Oh man, let's do. Like, don't get me wrong, the games and stuff looked okay. It looked okay, but we don't know what that game may play like. We all, oh yeah, I can't wait. How many times have we seen it before on both platforms, any platform? Yeah, that game looked dope. Let's get this game, yada yada yada. As soon as you get the game, you be like, what the hell? This game is trash. You know what I'm saying? So nah. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. No sir.
Yeah, but you can't say that it was a sequel, so you got an understanding of how the game gonna play though. It might not be perfect like how you want it to be, but you at least have some type of idea.
Right. Ain't no game gonna be perfect. Yeah. We all know that. Ain't no game gonna be perfect, but
you know, like, enjoyable. Like, you know, say like I said, if you play Last of Us 1, so you kind of get a drift of is they gonna build off of that, so it's gonna go in that direction. So you at least you have some type of idea. It ain't like the Order 1886 or whatever that game was called, new IP, didn't know nothing about it. And then we got smacked with it. You're like, oh, hell no. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's going to be like that. Spider-Man to me was a downgrade. Like I was hyped at first about it. When I seen it, it kind of like brought it down a couple of levels. I said, oh, they look like some of the same enemies. That's starting to look repetitive. I seen him slide through this person's leg at least 4 times in 2 trailers. This fight might not be as in depth as I want it to be. So, you know what I'm saying? I was looking at certain things people overlook, because if you look at the combat on Spider-Man, it was repetitive on the stage. So it got me kind of iffy about it. I had to watch it like 2 times to really pay attention to it, though. Check it out, but you'll notice.
But think about it though, man. It's like what I said before. Once you play one Spider-Man, you play them all.
Yeah.
All it is, it got a different fresh coat of paint and a different way hitting a button for the combo to come out. But they did the same thing. We in a party with the one fella like, yo, look, he used his web in a different way. I'm sitting there saying to myself, you got to be kidding me, right?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, like, come on, man. I mean, it looked good. Even a downgrade, it still look okay to me. But and I like Spider-Man, but no sir.
Yeah, I mean, with me, it's like, yeah, it's, like you say, it's Spider-Man gonna be Spider-Man. What else can you expect for it to be besides Spider-Man?
Right.
But that make it like, if I play it day one, I play it day one. But at first I was like instantly, oh, day one, not my hype level for that Spider-Man really went back. That was a game they shown it at this E3 really dropped it down for me. Because like how you said, and I really noticed it got repetitive. Like I wasn't expecting nothing groundbreaking. I just wanted a good story, and from to figure out some type of way to keep it from being repetitive too quick. That's like you know how Batman Arkham series, like it's repetitive, but it's not in no bad way repetitive where you get bored of bored of it too fast. You know, you gotta, you know, saying kind of build on it. But from what I was saying, it looked like it's what you see is what you get. Straight arcade game.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I put it to you like this. You know, if I was to have a PlayStation 4 and I seen that, you know, it wouldn't be day one buy for me. I'm gonna put it to you like that. That wouldn't be something that I would tell somebody, yo, that's day one buy. No. That's something that you can save. You can wait and play. I'll put it to you like that.
Right. I mean, it's something I still would want to play. That the Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us 2. They had 4 games that they showed off.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man, Ghost of Tsushima.
The Last of Us 2.
Yeah.
And Death Stranding.
Oh man, that game, that ain't, what the hell? That's a game that really dropped to the bottom. That's a walking simulator. Even if they do try to add some stuff in there, I'm looking at the art direction and the way the game going. Nah.
Hold on, I'm sorry. What game? What game is that?
The game with well, for the Walking Dead playing the main character.
Oh yeah, you know what? Nah, I have no interest. I have zero interest in that game. Like I tell people, looking at them games, yeah, they look good. Do I want to play it now?
Right. That's
the only game I must admit, the only game that I would sit up there and think about playing, really that caught my eye was that Ninja game. And I doubt if I would probably play that or that one. Okay, that's what it's called. Okay. Mm-hmm. And The Last of Us 2.
Right, yeah. Them my two top two, and that's pretty much the best ones. Man, because that Left 4 Dead, man, the way they did their camera angle. I mean, the whole movie sequence that they got in there. Me and my girl was watching it, like she was seeing like the whole movie sequence on Now and the whole movie sequence on the Spider-Man and all they games. And me and my girl was sitting back having a good discussion, and she was saying, "Hey, if you notice something about these games, it look like Sony know that they movie department is failing. So all the people out there, movie department is moving over to their game department. Like it could be a writers. See, the writers could be moving over to the saying for the people that are doing the direction of the game or the cinematography of the game. All the people that's making their movies, because their movies ain't making no money, but they video games are. So it look like they moving all they movie people to the video game industry. And if you notice, a lot of their first party games is looking more and more just like cinematic movies. And even with God of War, and even you got like these games right here, they got people from Marvel Studios working on the Spider-Man game. You got, people from Sony work, the movie division working on games like this here. So that's the direction that they're gonna be going in. But when I seen that Last of Us, they just to play that game like it's gonna be like a movie. But if they have it, well, when she picked up the knife and threw it up, all that stuff you actually doing it ain't just no movie sequence you watching or maybe or quick time event like something that you could make a choice like pull this out his head or don't. Like how Tomb Raider, you can go to a person and do that. If they have it like that dynamic, like they trying to make it sound, yeah, it's gonna be something serious.
No, just like what you call it would piss me off. They talking about The Last of Us. That shit looked she played like Tomb Raider.
Oh yeah, it did.
Straight Tomb Raider. The boat,
Batman.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Look. Dr. Two Shade. If anybody y'all get mad, I don't give a shit. But that's the only reason why I had interest in The Last of Us. Because it looked like Tomb Raider. I was like, hold on. I say, hold on. I'm bad to play that one.
Bad. You know what I'm saying? It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad about it, but it's not like, okay, you want to say this game is so far, but what's innovative about it? It wasn't no hub. When your hub at? To me, it was like a lot of scripting. Like that dude knew that person, whoever played it, knew where that person was at, how he was gonna come out. Like they knew it already.
Yeah. But hopefully they'll break it down and they try to explain it, because I don't think it's true. But I ain't gonna be the person that ain't gonna say it's true, like how a lot of Sony PlayStation still don't believe in the power of the cloud. And man, like Crackdown, that was ridiculous.
Oh no, Crackdown. Oh man, I heard people like that's the best thing they saw. Crackdown. That looked it off the chain, and I'm sitting there like, okay, I know why you want to push him back, because you don't need to go. You need to let him have his own shine. You don't need to go ahead and get no Call of Duties in these battlefields,
right?
2Ks and all that. But that's the thing about it is they need to nickname what you call that, the the holiday time. That's multiplex universe time.
Yeah, multiplex season.
Mm-hmm. They coming.
Right. With a vengeance. With Madden.
Mm-hmm. They're coming with a straight vengeance, and they don't stop.
Right.
So why would you put out your exclusive then? And then you cry, well, Microsoft ain't got no games at the beginning. Now you got a game at the beginning. Shut up.
Yeah. Hey, then you seen the way they had Terry Crews looking? Man.
Oh my God. You know what? Man, go ahead.
Terry actually even tweeted before. He was like, when he got these, man, trust me, it's worth the wait. And he plays video games.
Yeah, he do. Even though he's like a PC dude, he still play. He still play on console.
He said it works. He said it's worth the wait. Don't get mad.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he wasn't here.
A lot of them there, they was low key. Like
I'm
a lot of
quite
people
sure.
don't play stuff back
No,
door.
you talking like Terry Crews being on stage?
Yeah, no, not really. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take that back. He probably gonna be there for like for the release of it. I'm quite sure they're gonna have him there. Then when it finally released, Terry Crews gonna be there. I can
Right.
see that.
Yeah, because he's trying to stamp the game as, you know what I'm saying, as Terry Crews game. So when people see it, they think of him. And when they see, you know, vice versa. I mean,
Right.
that is a good look because, man, he sell the shit out that game. Because when I was listening to him
Yeah, he
talking,
will.
boom, bam, and yeah, I was like, shoot, I was like, he got hype and hype. I was like, man, damn. Then he turned around and you seeing the updated graphics and the way I said, hold up, this game really starting to catch my attention because I wanted to be successful because of the power of the cloud and, you know, saying the implementations they could do with, like, who knows what other type of games with, you know, saying the expansion. So I want the game to be successful just on that note. But when I seen it E3 this year here, yeah, I think they got them one right there. This is gonna be one of the best crackdowns that ever came out. It's gonna catch a lot of people by surprise.
Now, since you mentioned the power of the cloud, me and who was that? Tuck Math was in a party, and Chaos came in a party, you know, with a couple homies and stuff like on Xbox Live. So
Right.
a lot of the few Xbox Live homie that was in there, they remind me of ponies, and that's how I'm gonna say it. They pony. You know, I ain't gonna say no name, Bombay, Projo, but look, y'all got to stop it. They saying that if you look at the game, it's not doing what it's supposed to do with the cloud.
Are they software engineers? What they do for them?
Must can't be.
Yeah,
What
what
are
they
you
do for
talking about?
what they do? If you ain't no software engineer or you ain't no developer, you can't talk to me about no power, no damn cloud.
Yeah,
'Cause you don't know
exactly.
how to use it.
And don't tell me don't sit up here and say, yo, I can see with my eye, man. I'm not trying to
No.
because you only seeing what they're showing you. You ain't see the full game. No one's seen this full game at all. Even from the beginning when they showed you how he's knocking out some of the we ain't see the full game. And I don't understand why a lot of people hating on that. Hating on that game. You know, I can't wait for it.
Hey, Flip, have you ever thought about this? Check this. See, this is what I'm doing. See, they talking like, you know, you walking down the street and you see that fine girl, and then she fuck around look like a booger wolf.
Oh shit!
But I tell you that, oh, she fine. I'm telling you, she fine as hell, but we ain't get to even see what she look like yet.
I got you. It'd be a monkey with a donkey. She got a nice behind donkey from the back. You run up like, yo, you get up on like, yo, what's up? Like, oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I thought you were somebody else.
Yeah, so if you don't know nothing about it, like you never told me, I never told Sony how to market their shit. I'm not a marketing analyst. So I'm not gonna go tell you what to do and what to say and where to go.
So let me ask you this. Did any one of y'all seen Ash? That game with his Ash?
Ashton?
Yeah, Ash.
They saw it.
Let me see.
Man, they saw it. I saw it.
Demo. It was no playable demo or anything like that.
You gotta ask them. What up with you, Bam? I'm just getting back in the chat. Now you gotta ask them.
Yeah, but
Video
shit.
game, I said I suck. Yeah, your mom sucked my strudel last night. It was good and a motherfucker.
Oh, he chat warm right now, huh?
I try to tell these motherfuckers they're gonna get me back in prime time.
Yeah. Hey, chat warm, man. Y'all heard about the shit everybody keep talking about damn, I can't think of that girl name. She taking the lead role from Gears of War 4 to 5. And
yeah, what's wrong? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
I heard
talk about that.
Yeah,
can we talk about that? What's going on with that? Why are people hating that?
Kate, I think
it could be a female. Like I don't understand what's wrong with that.
Because they ain't play Gears of War 4. That's what I don't think I could see. Because if you play Gears of War 4, you would have known that the story was about her. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, even though JD was the main character, but the story was about Kate. And then this story here is pretty much putting her in the main seat and telling her story because they was already doing it anyway. So if you ain't see this coming, you should be slapping yourself if you're a Gears fan talking about why she in the headline, because it really shouldn't matter anyways. If it's a good story, it should be a good story. That's like saying you want Laura Croft as Tomb Raider.
Yeah, and see, this is what we talked about last time. Like, but I don't like. Why are y'all mad about a female being a lead role in video game? If y'all mad about that, this is what gets me. when I see people mad about a female being the lead role of something or lead role in a video game, that just make me really believe and confirm that y'all was hating on hating on Halo because of Agent Locke. Agent Locke
Yeah,
was
because
black.
he was black. That's what all this. See, think about it. A lot of people don't want to admit. They really do not want to admit. It's still people out here sexist and racist.
Even in video games, like
In video game, you know.
people, we have to stop this. Like, yo, people, oh yeah, I believe in equal opportunity. No, you don't. Like, I don't care if it's a female character that's a lead role in a video game or a movie or whatever. If it's a good game and the game play good and everything is nice and tight, why? Why do you care? Like, y'all got to get out of that mindset of thinking, oh, all video games supposed to be white male.
No.
And that's what I'm tired of. Like, I'm tired of seeing all video games that's white male. I had a discussion with somebody before when we was talking about playing video game being customized. Like, I understand you have these social warrior justice or whatever called and they, you know, whatever that they some of they fuckery it to be like this and this. But why are you coming in the realm of video game? Like, I can understand you're saying like, oh, why there isn't more female character, or why there isn't or more or black character or Asian character or Hispanic character. I would get that, but you have to stop it. You got to draw the line somewhere with this stuff, man. Like, stop it. And I was telling the person, like, you know, he was like, well, I say I don't care about that. If they give you the abilities to customize your own character, why do you care about all that other stuff? Then he was like, well, why don't you just be a female, whatever? Because I want the character to represent me to what I look like. So that's why I
But
wanted
that game, yeah, but that game is network game. Okay, we played Tomb Raider, right? I don't want her to be no dude. I want Laura to be her. Who Laura is.
Right.
Some game. Now, if I can play an MMO, that's different. That's mean I can customize my
that's
character.
what I'm saying. Like, yeah, you customize your character to whatever you want. That's what we were talking about. I'm just saying, like, in a whole, like, we gotta get out of that. We gotta get out of that mindset. Like, if it's a good game in general, it shouldn't matter what gender or what color that character look. That's all I'm saying. Like, if it's a good game, it's a good game.
Exactly. I mean, I feel you because I feel the same exact way. My whole thing is I don't if it makes sense, that's what it's supposed to be, regardless. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I'm saying.
The male, you know, if it makes sense. But the only thing that I ain't gonna say it's a double standard, but the only standard I do, it ain't that big. But if like you said, it was an MMO or open world game where you got to create your own player and be into an open world with a whole bunch of other people playing, you know, online game, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, if I make me a dude character because I'm a dude, like how you were saying, I don't too much care for like dudes making female characters so they could spam and or try to pretend like they're a female, you know what I'm saying, character when they not. I ain't saying, you know what I'm saying, not about, you know what I'm saying, nobody's sexuality or whatever you are, but I'm saying like just for a regular person, it just don't, to me, that part I can see you saying it don't make no sense for trying to do something that you ain't, just to make, you know what I'm saying, to do the change of the dynamics. So I feel like if I make a character, I'm making myself. If people don't understand it, that's on them. But if it's a character that's already designed for a movie that I'm watching, like Laura Croft, or even what's that girl name off of with the redhead off the Sony game that came out last year? That everybody was rapping about the dinosaur girl.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know want the robot dinosaur?
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
You know, you know, saying certain characters it kind of make sense, certain characters it don't make sense. Like you could look at it and say, okay, they could have did this here, but it still, you know what I'm saying, it still goes. Like with Kratos, the way they changed his look, people say, well, he don't look the same, but you know what I'm saying, he still fit the role, even though, you know what I'm saying, even might be something simple like him just, you know, growing a beard, or Kate, you know what I'm saying, every character, like some people don't realize they even have old stories where people might get upset. Well, you can go dumpster dive and go look for yourself. You can actually find they even had when Master Chief was black. So you can go look, you might go find some of those books and stuff. So it got a whole bunch of crazy stuff that's out there people don't realize. I mean, that go past game, that goes on in all aspects, you know. Do it if it makes sense, but don't just do it just because of social justice warriors, or don't deny something that should be a certain way. Like you don't want to go to an Asian town and see Mexicans. You want to see Asians. You know, just do stuff because it makes sense.
Yeah, man, they be going off the chain with that shit. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? You know, shoot, most of the time, actually, it's like if it's like something like a Mass Effect or something, I use the default character. So that's what it, to me, that's what you tailor for. Now, there's attributes that might be different. Like when I play Mass Effect, I just use regular Shepard.
Yeah, but Mass Effect is a single player game that you're playing by yourself. So if you play as a female and you play as a male, you just going through you seeing the different stories because the male story is different from the females and like all the different characters. But I'm
Not
like
really is about the
type situation.
No, actually, they're not on Mass Effect.
Huh?
What do you mean?
They just put a girl voice in there.
Yeah, they did. Depending
Yeah,
on whatever gender you pick, it turns on. It like if you the guy, you know you hear the guy voice, but if you pick the chick, it's a chick voice on there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought they had like the story was a little bit different when they had the female.
No,
it's the same story.
It's the same story.
Voice, same dialogue and everything, but
Mm-hmm.
different stories.
And I don't even think the girl dialogue was out at first. I think you had to download it or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I just play with the default characters.
Right.
Girl or not, unless I'm playing an MMO, I'm gonna make them look closer to me as I can.
Right. That's like Dragon Age. You got to play as a dude characters, and you got whatever character you create. That's the story that you take. So if you like that type of game, you play these stories here, and you want to see these female stories. So you're going through as a one-player single player game. It makes sense. So I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Whoever, however you play your game, that's how you like to play your game. But don't just go judging, talking about a woman shouldn't be a lead character because you feeling some type of way. Like it don't make no sense.
Why had a person said a woman? She need to be in the kitchen and just do this and watch the kids. And he was like, "Well, could you be a sit-home dad?" Hell yeah. I don't give two fucks. She fuck that and deal with them crazy ass people. I know how to cook and clean. That's give me more time to play some video games.
He's stupid for that one, yeah.
Yeah, I only I give two fucks. But no, like I say, women in gaming, they don't give women enough credit in this game. They you know what? They look you go look at them hoes on Twitch. You go look at the titties is out. You go on Mix. You go look at the titties out. You go on YouTube. Go see them little titties out. But then they actually, some girls out here, they game hard.
It's sad that some females have to go through that just to get recognized because they really can't get recognized other than somebody else like, yeah, I gotta see them tits before I subscribe to her. That's crazy.
Yeah. And that's the world that we in. And then half these guys now be sitting there watching them. Them motherfuckers been sitting in a basement eating about like 20 fucking Twinkies and shit. Know about the 2020 Twinkie when you bite it, it's gonna bust in the mouth and do a firework in the sky and shit.
Man.
I'm done. They got him. Oh my God, messed up, but it's true.
You know what I'm saying? That's, everybody don't have all the time in the world. And I don't make no excuses. I'm trying to try to play everything. I tried to play Witcher last night. I just got too tired. I tried to play The Witcher last night. I restarted it and everything. I tried. I just didn't have the mental fortitude.
Yeah, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time.
I had a mental fortitude. I said, we could cut on my good old buddy Cody. You know what I'm saying? Exclusive to Xbox. No, that's my son. He here. No, his homie's here.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
Nah, I ain't playing that shit. I'm Pub Jesus. So I died. I don't play over there Fortnite. Anything you see Call of Duty, I'm not playing that shit. I refuse to play that shit.
I figured that. I say, Joe, that can't be home playing that shit.
No, because what he do, he logs in to get access to all my games. He logs into me first. Then he logs into himself, and I'm like a sub-brand in his account. So it looks like I'm online, but I'm not.
Okay, yeah.
Because he want access to all my games.
Right, because that ain't the home Xbox. Your home, the home.
He game share with my little cousin. Him game share, so that's the him here to get around with it. So he go. I'm like sub, like I'm here. Right. He control. So and he does this stuff on his profile.
Right, that's how I do over here on the other Xbox, because it ain't the home Xbox. You got to sign me into it to get access to all my games.
Yeah.
Right,
So,
right, yeah, I understand that. But it showed me out. It showed me on when I'm not on.
Yeah, and you ain't even
Right.
online. Yeah, like I said, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and people might think you be rude or something like that. So anybody that try to hit me up or send me a message, I just thought about that because I leave my game on as much as I turn it on. I don't think I ever turn it off. If it don't turn itself off, it ain't going off. Or somebody else will come turn it on and they be playing something else under their own name, but they got to have me logged in. So people might be thinking that I'm playing. But sometimes I don't be ignoring nobody. It just don't be me on there sometimes.
Yeah, like
One time,
my brother does that too because he in Seattle. So he'll call like you online, like no, he'll sign into my account, and then he'll go into his, and he got all access to all my games.
Right.
But I have no Xbox on, period. And then I might get a party invite, but I get that on my Windows, on my PC, and my laptop, and my phone. While I see somebody invite me, and then luckily I can jump on from there. Some of that PlayStation,
you know what?
you can't do on PlayStation. You can't do that on PlayStation.
You know what's funny though? Side story real quick. My daughter used to do that on a 360, right? So I'd be at work and they'd be like, "Yo, man, I tried to set you up to play game." I'm like, "What you talking about?" Mind you, my daughter was little. She was very young. She had to been, I think, like 1 and stuff. So you know how kids is. She see the joint light up and spin around. So she just want to and all. So she was cutting it on and off. So everybody's like, "Yo, we're trying to figure out what was going on, man. I thought you said you went to work." I did went to work. What you talking about? They're like, "Man, your Xbox kept coming on and off and stuff like that." I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" So I get home, I get home and I asked her Bob, like, somebody was turning my joint on and off or something. You was on the joint. She was like, "No." Man, I sat down. I see my daughter coming in. I grabbed the controller. She cutting that bitch on and off right in front of me. I'm like, oh snap. I said, okay, now I know what was going on. It was her the whole time. She just cut that bitch on and off just to look at the light spin around. Shit, man.
Yeah.
Kids, I tell you, man, kids will do it to you, man. Kids will do it to you.
Yeah, no, they go crazy because this one he lost his mind. So he got freedom over here. So it was like he had turned beige to bronze because it's so hot where he live at. It's 109 today, and it's only 66 where I'm at.
Really?
It must be good to be in California.
Man.
No,
Right
an
now.
hour away from me. You can go. We got deserts, and you live in a high desert. It's nice out there,
Man.
but it's
It's hot as hell in Philly.
down here. And he
It's
can't
90.
get man.
It's 90.
I'm here like, what the fuck? I'm like, so he get there, he's sleeping late. He went to bed early and slept late. It's like it's cold, but I like it because he said I go outside, it's like 109. So quit eating all these damn Cheetos and shit in bed and work this shit off.
Yeah, we just in the 90s down here, so it ain't as bad.
Is it sticky though? Because y'all got the humidity, that should be sticky.
I ain't going outside. I'm gonna just tell you that. I wouldn't dare go out that door. Go out that door, be like, Jesus.
And shit, I had to go run to the stove. Man, go run in there, hop in the car, crank it up, put that AC on. Man, about time it'd be so hot, about time the AC start cooling the car off, you'd have made it to the store and damn near back at the house. I'm like, ain't that some shit? But hell yeah, be sitting at the house, be like, man, fuck it. Look out the door, go back down and sit down and then pull up your friends list and see what everybody else playing. Say, man, what do I like, or what would I like to play today? That's what I like about the community. Sometimes maybe the community be the ones that, and matter of fact, I even heard Phil Spencer say this here, and it kind of caught me off guard. Let you know he really be paying attention. Because this is something I know I do personally. Like when I turn on my Xbox, the first thing I do is let me see what my friends up to, and I go on and I look through my friends list. I say, oh, okay, they in a party, and I might check the party out, and it might be a game, Destiny 2. They might have 6 people playing Destiny 2 in the party. I said, well, I ain't gonna hop in this party here because everybody playing Destiny. I know they probably on a mission, or Sea of Thieves or anything like that. But then you see one of bound parties when you see Flip in there, you see Tags and everybody just cutting up. I said, well, let me hop in this party here, see what everybody playing, or then they'll show like the games that they playing. Sometimes just to see other people playing, a lot of people playing the same game. It might you say, let me check this game out. Let me play this game here. So it kind of gets you, in a little mood. So sometimes you might not know what you want to play. Then when you see what your friends playing, it's almost like you just spinning the wheel every day to play all these different games, especially if you got EA access, Game Pass, games with Go. I mean, if you'd have had an Xbox a year, you have preferably over 200-300 games just by having those 3 servers right there. And you know, you always got something to play, always got something to do. So I always been tripping out. Then with this E3 here, we got all these discounts going on. That shit amazing.
Oh yeah, because they was up here buying up everything. Lady got a Xbox bomber jacket.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Xbox. They was buying. They got a Spider-Man. They got like a big old Spider-Man thermos. I got a lot of shit I want to give away.
I seen that Xbox jacket she had with her name on the collar. Lady for life.
Oh, she get
yeah, because they had an Xbox. So see, Xbox wasn't. I thought they was gonna go inside E3. They didn't go outside. They had everything at the Microsoft theater and around there. So they didn't even touch E3, but they was on their own. Thing about it is it's Microsoft Theater, that's LA Live. You got the Staples Center right on side of the Staples Center Convention Center.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like everything's in walking distance.
Right.
Oh shit, that's good.
Mm-hmm. So it's like bang, bang, bang. But Microsoft usually go inside. They didn't go inside. They bought it, let people go in where you saw off the stage and all that in the theater, and they had other setups outside. That's what you had. That's what you did all there. They didn't move.
Oh damn.
They didn't move. So, and you're right there by restaurants and all that other stuff. So no, that was cool. You know what I'm saying? You had to get in line to get into the store. So, and then they gave this is the difference between Microsoft and okay, Lady they did get in the fan fest, but they had to pay $45, but that's for 3 days, right? They got early access and stuff, right? Play games and shit. Microsoft was giving out 2 terabyte hard drives, 24 months of Game Pass, jerseys, scarves. I saw her bag. I'm like, you get that shit to me.
Oh, you ain't got the scarf from her?
No, I ain't get it. She get all that shit from me.
Oh, she ain't want up nothing now.
I was from the up there and like, this is mine. I'll start picking up. Give me this. Give me that. Give me this. Give me that. But no, they took care of them. No, they took care of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? People was walking out with their jersey. They had the Xbox, like the soccer jersey. And had the Xbox on. And all that stuff is limited. You can't buy them at the stores. So then she went on eBay and she saw niggas selling that shit. And the motherfucker was gonna make some money.
Yeah, that's kind of sad on the code, but then at the same time, it show you how much of a demand that stuff that people are always talking down about the accessories, but how much of a demand that is in. Like with the controllers, then they had when they opened up their press Microsoft opened their press conference. Now after they showed the Halo, when they showed the controller they have, they, you know what I'm saying, for I guess mentally disabled.
For hand caps, yeah.
Yeah. So no, so that was pretty cool. And the way he on Phil said was like, man, this is for anybody. Anybody want to use. We ain't making no money off of it. This is for the, you know what I'm saying, the gamers and stuff like that. Like, you know, Sony could use it, or Nintendo could use it. Yeah, you know, they can use the tech, to make their own. It's just the concept of what it's for is like a passion project, you know. That was pretty cool how they did that. And then, you know, they getting back into good grace with stuff like that. Then you got Sony saying if you playing Fortnite on the Switch, that all your save stuff, all of your stuff that you purchase out of PlayStation is locked to the PlayStation. Well, you could take it anywhere else besides for the PlayStation. So you got to have either a PlayStation version or you can have anything else. So if you have a PlayStation, you basically got to use your own one character on the PlayStation, then make a different complete character for anything else you want to play. So that's kind of messed up that they still holding that on that paywall like that. At least, even if it wasn't cross play, they should at least let your cross purchases fly.
No, they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that.
I mean, but it don't make no sense. Let's say if you purchase something on the PlayStation why wouldn't I let you take it where you want to take it? You purchased it from me already.
Because
it
it
ain't
could
like
be,
if I stop you from taking
because
it.
they're looking like that's all you bought it from me. I don't want you to go buy it from no one else.
Right. But
You
that
bought it from us. But see, they get that because so what if you bought something off the Nintendo store? And Nintendo gets the cut for selling in the Nintendo store. They don't. Right. And so you start preparing more, buying more out of that store, because maybe Nintendo say, well, I'm gonna do me a flash sale with Fortnite and these things.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. But then at the same time, Microsoft probably don't care because they probably getting the cut off of it anyway, regardless how it go. Have you slice it, they get their piece of the pie. I mean, it's my you know, because Microsoft is out from way Phil Spencer was saying, like the tech that they're using is mostly they tech that even with Sony, so they still gonna get paid off of it.
Well, I just, you know what is confusing is how people say, you know, Sony is for the gamer, but yet we seeing all this other shit that's going on that's showing that they're not for the gamer. I sometimes I still sit here and be puzzled like how some people really don't think about it very clearly, like who is actually for the game and who is not. Like like what you're saying right now, you have all these things and ideas that comes out that Microsoft is trying to do, make for the gamer, but yet they still get painted as a bad name. But Sony doing this and this and this don't wanna do this that will allow gamer to do more, to have more fun, to bring in more audience, no matter what console you own, that have fun playing with their friends. But yet they still for the gamer, but Sony stopping things. I don't understand that. Sometimes I wonder what is it that people see, are they that blind that they like, nah, they still for the game. Like I don't want to cross play with them anyway on Call of Duty, whatever. I mean, they just have to get the. I don't understand it. Like I would think as gamers, you would get together and say, yo, this is what gamers wanted. I would think that would be a gamer's dream. Oh, fuck that. I can grab whatever console I want to grab and still play the same game online with one of my relatives. But I just don't get it. I scratch my head on that. Like, I don't understand why no one is getting mad about this.
Yeah, with me, I used to feel the same way. I used to be real intense about that. Like it to me, it just made perfect sense because statistically speaking, even if you own both consoles, you're not gonna purchase the same game on both of them. Like a Call of Duty, you can purchase on. You got your exceptions, like your Grand Theft Auto. You might say, "Oh, you're gonna purchase on this one, you purchase on that one." You might got your exceptions of people, but the majority of people, if they have both consoles, they still only gonna purchase one game. As in, they're not gonna purchase Fallout 2 on this system and Fallout on this system. You know, they're gonna either choose which system they're gonna purchase it on if they're gonna purchase. But you know what I'm saying, that's just the majority of the people. And if you look at the statistics of that, you gotta think about it. A person to feel more comfortable about purchasing this in particular game if they know they could take it anywhere they want, especially digital. They say, "Oh, I can turn on my PlayStation, play it here. If I go turn on my Xbox, my account, my purchase game, I could play it here." And then on top of that, I could take the same, and then the developers will win because there can be more people playing their game to make it, to keep it lasting longer, to give it more legs. Like a game that died out fast, it'll keep it from dying so fast because the community will be bigger. And then a lot of people start dropping out the game more and more. When the community starts shrinking, then people start dropping just because of the community shrinking. So that you get less and less people. But if it's a big community and you know what I'm saying, with a bigger pool, that means more people playing and the community can last longer. They don't see that. But then I got hit with Sea of Thieves. And when the PC people came on the game, started cheating, I changed my whole perspective of this all cross play. I really did. I was all the way forward, but when I seen that Sea of Thieves, then it kind of took me down because I can't play. I don't like playing with somebody that cheats. To me, that's the whole purpose of me being on the console because I don't like that cheating. I don't like cheating. I don't like spammers. And when you fighting somebody got an unsinkable ship and stuff like that because he on a PC, that's the part I don't like. If it was a fair, even balance, I'll be all for it. Like with the PlayStation, there'll be a fair, even balance. Or even on Switch, you know what I'm saying? Fair, even balance. You got your console of choice. And it's, you know what I'm saying, fair, even balance. But when you got some type of code or something to make yourself better, nah, I don't like that. Or you got a code to do some outrageous ass shit. Nah, I don't like that. That's why I'm not too big of a fan of mods, because you know what I'm saying, when you open the door with mods, you get all types of other little stuff with riffraff coming in that you don't want. I mean, my bad for just going on a rant about that, but shit, man, that shit.
But like what mods to me is you extending the game. You ain't trying to cheat.
It depends on what type of mod you talking about.
Yeah, like Fallout, we got the mod, but Fallout tells you if you use a mod, you can get no achievements.
Right.
So you got to beat the game first.
Right, or turn the mods off.
When soon you cut it on, can't cut it off.
Oh, it's over with then.
Or it's over. You got to start a new game.
Mm-hmm.
You got to start a new game. But no, Microsoft was sitting there telling us like they were trying. They're trying to find out who's cheating here and who they're trying to find an algorithm to set it to be crossplay, like make it even. I mean, people don't understand. Everybody does not play with keyboard and mouse on PC.
Yeah, everybody not gonna play with everybody.
Yeah, that wouldn't be such a bad thing if you play with a person with a PC with keyboard and mouse, you would have to have auto aim. I mean, that was the only way they could even come close to give us some type of bad, because with the controller you got to badly dab it, try to move. You got to have a little bit more accuracy. You got to you got to have a little bit more skill to actually shoot. And with the PC, just point click gone, point click gone. So
unless they find some type of way with certain games you can only use a controller with. I mean, they would have to do that. Certain games you only can use a controller with. But then if they do that, you're gonna have somebody that's mad about it. Well, I like it better with a keyboard, But
right.
We already know why they like it better with a keyboard. We already know why they want to use a keyboard.
But then at the same time, you still can't be 100% confident of that, because they're gonna always have this person that know how to do a workaround and make their keyboard trick to make it on the keyboard, make them think that the keyboard is a controller. Yeah, you still gonna have those type people that's gonna do that. So it's always something. That's why I'm not against PC gaming. I'm just not that big of a fan of it. To me, I just don't like the whole overall outlook of it. You know what I'm saying? With the people that play, you know what I'm saying, they got some good players that play on PC, you know what I'm saying, not a jab at them. It just, and a lot of times it might just be like, you know what I'm saying, trolls that come to a game just to troll for a couple hours and go to another game. But you know what I'm saying, it's so infested with them that I don't like being around all that. And I'm a multiplayer centric person. So like, a Call of Duty with it shooting at somebody that's invincible. I don't like experiencing that. Or somebody could pick up something and throw it at you with, you know what I'm saying, without doing anything, just crazy stuff that's going on.
Get down that way.
Yeah. Man, y'all seen Control?
Yep, that ain't number Quantum Break.
Quantum Break. I've seen Quantum Break too.
Yeah, y'all saying that, but I don't. Yeah, think about it like this here. With Control, Quantum Break, you got to think about it. You're gonna see Remedy. When you look at the game, you're seeing Remedy. That's the engine that they built. What you're seeing, so their games is gonna have a similar look to it. You know what I mean? They got they
ain't about to look at the gameplay. Look how she can stop time. You can do that. She was stopping time. She was blocking.
She used mind control, like she telekinesis, where she could levitate stuff. So when she's there, she using her mind and she making stuff move and throwing it at you and doing stuff like that. She not freezing time.
So what's the difference on Quantum Break when you sit there and you make a time bomb and you throw it at everybody?
Yep. Dog, she doing the same thing they doing on Quantum Break. All she doing it is she just doing it with her mind. He just manipulating time.
Right.
Same shit, dog. I was like, huh? I was like, really?
That's not the same to me. It's similar. You can tell it's the same engine. They do, they doing the same thing. But I still see it, you know what I'm saying, it's different. Just for the fact of it's
different, it looks better. It's a different concept. People talk about maybe that's a different universe and merge their worlds together.
They said it's a different universe.
I mean, it looked like it have to be a different universe because Quantum Break is owned by Microsoft. I mean, even if Remedy made it, Quantum Break is still owned by Microsoft.
Yeah,
So
all Remedy
Microsoft get
did was
somebody else to
make
make
the
the game if they
game,
want to.
and they just paid Remedy to make the game. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, because Microsoft can actually go get another developer to make a Quantum Break 2 if they really wanted to. But I really think Remedy gonna do it because look how fast this game here came out. They said that they were better because everybody talking about how slow Remedy was. I was like, man, y'all better watch Remedy now. They got their feet under their I mean, they got their shoes under their feet. They ready to start running.
No,
So
but you know, but see, you gotta realize how long Remedy was working on this game. You don't know how long Remedy was working on the game, though. They could have been working on this game for the longest, and we just didn't know nothing about it.
yeah, that's true. They could have been working on it at the same time they're working on Quantum Break.
That maybe could have been Quantum Break.
Yep.
Yeah, could have been some access there that they had in Quantum Break was supposed to be some DLC. And then they was like, oh, well, it didn't do what we wanted to do. So we just gonna take this here and use it to build on a whole nother game and push out faster.
I still don't see it until like 2020.
For what? For that game?
No, I think that's next year.
No, that game ain't coming out next year.
Well, they're gonna give a next E3. They're gonna give a release date. So it got one more E3 in it.
I wouldn't be surprised if that shit was next gen. I'm serious. I
Yep.
wouldn't be surprised if that game is next gen, dog.
Man, I don't think that game don't have. I think that game gonna come out within. But after the next E3 is gonna be the last E3 is gonna be shown there before it come out.
It's gonna show out on the new Xbox and the new PlayStation.
Yep.
Yeah,
and the title of the game, they're gonna change the title by the time it come out. They're gonna call it Quantum
Might
Jump.
get a new yep, might get a new character.
Quantum Jump, yep. Tell you, bro. Like, hold on. Like, wait a minute.
Because soon, like I said, soon as it came out, they were, oh, this is a PlayStation exclusive. No, it's not. And Remedy came on straight on the interweb. This is our new multi-platform game.
We was telling that to Tech was like, no, but it was on. We like, no. Live was like, no, that's Microsoft. And he was like, yeah, but it was on Sony. I thought they said, no, you ain't thought that. You just assumed that it was Sony because it was on Sony stage. Yeah, like, it's okay. Just say it. It's like, oh, you thought it was there because it was on their stage. No, it never said it. Just because it didn't say exclusive don't mean it's, it's exclusive because they didn't say it. Man.
See, they got that bad. Now, PlayStation, they will say exclusively on or only on PlayStation. That's right. They gonna say that, but when it's not, they just kind of leave it blank. They don't say nothing. They just kind of leave it up in the air, and a lot of people get to saying that that's all PlayStation exclusive when really it's not. A lot of them games that are exclusive, they just haven't came to the Xbox.
Right. Like shit. That's like with a couple of games they did that last before that was on a previous E3. Sony had. And people like, oh no, that's all Sony. No, it ain't. Fucking cake coming out on the Xbox.
Microsoft actually to say console exclusive.
Yeah.
Whoop de whoop. They're actually showing you that. Sony didn't say none of that. They just showed the damn game.
Right.
And then, like you said, you put the presence of people thinking like tax or something that's not really hard into how we know what's going on. Oh yeah, that's exclusive. Right. But I like how Remedy debunked it. As soon as they said I think it only took them like 5 minutes to debunk it real quick. Right. No, this is our multi-platform game we're talking about.
Right, because they try to make that's what killer about them when it's on Sony stage or something about Sony. They try to make it sound like it's exclusive, but when it's going Microsoft stage, first thing come out of their mouth is when it's coming to the PlayStation. It's not exclusive.
Time exclusive. Like we know Black Desert going to PlayStation,
right?
But we don't know when. We don't know. Is it a year exclusive? We don't. But Microsoft, they never, like you say, first thing is it coming to PlayStation? Why do you care? It come when it comes.
Don't worry about it.
Coming in Nier Automata?
You're gonna get to enjoy the game.
When Nier Automata, now people mad now because Nier gonna run at native 4K 60 on the X. You pay that and you get all the DLC and all that shit with it.
I still don't know what that game looked like, yo.
I think a third person action. I think action shoot. I saw a little of it. I might get it.
I probably don't even find it interesting at all.
Mm-mm.
I hate
So
to say it, but that's all
it's
right.
sci-fi-ish to a certain extent. But I'm like, you see us going around, we got near.
Yeah,
You
some
know
of
what
that
I'm
Near
saying?
Automata.
Yeah. You see all we running around, we got near. It was like, okay, we got near. $30?
Yeah, that game don't look like it. Just look like a game that you play it if you play it. If you don't, you don't. Who cares? Like it's one of those type games. It don't have no big appeal to it. But if you see it on sale one day, you might say, hey, I ain't got nothing to play right now. I feel like playing something different. You'll get it. It ain't nothing to talk about, brag about. I don't know why PlayStation fans was really all hyped up behind that game. That
But when they bring it over here, they bring it over the complete edition. For the
right.
same price, they pay full price.
For what, $30 for everything, huh?
Uh-huh. So look, you getting, you wait a year to get everything. I got no problem with that.
Right, because that wasn't no day one game anyway. That's just a game you get it when you get it. And if it come out like how it's coming out now, you getting everything. You know, they got
See,
certain
I think they still look how we support everybody supported Hellblade. I ain't beat it yet. For $30, a lot of people just bought it and put it in their back catalog. Some people I know beat it, people that I know I didn't beat it. I know I ain't beat it yet.
Let's say the game is what, 8 hours?
Or something like that. And I think what you call it, I was reading, I gotta find an article. I'll find it tomorrow. I hope what's called it don't pull it from their store. But I think it might be getting pulled from their store on their digital store.
Off who store?
Off of off of Sony.
I know it's not gonna get pulled off. It ain't
I'm talking about Hellblade. Because Microsoft owns.
I know. Yeah, no, it ain't gonna get pulled off.
No, it was an article talking about they might be pulling it off. You only can get a hard copy.
I don't think they're gonna do that. Microsoft is gonna make that money off of it. That's all.
Yeah, Phil already came out and said he wasn't doing it.
He doing it.
No, but ain't up to Phil. Sony might pull it.
Oh, Sony may pull it themselves.
They still ain't talking about Microsoft. Microsoft don't care. He's talking about Sony might pull it. The article was talking about Sony might pull it from their digital store.
That's stupid.
For Hellblade.
Matter of fact, pulling from digital store.
It's too late. They already done paid for it, so that's dumb.
Right? Yeah, that's dumb. But if they do that, that's on them. Hey, why that Spider-Man 2 got pulled from the Xbox store?
What?
The license agreement came up.
The license agreement came up.
Anything you see getting ready like right away, they take off because of the license agreements. Just like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, right? You can't buy that digital. You can go buy it hard, but you can't buy it digital because Disney had bought Marvel and that their deal is over with. So they don't have to
honor that deal. Right. But shit, that's crazy. Cause that look like free money to me. Like it's already generate money. Just let it go. Continue doing what it was doing. You didn't have to put your finger on it.
Right.
But, you know, some people piggy. I thought they had something to do with Sony when they got the marketing rights for Spider-Man. And when all that debacle was first went down, then all of a sudden Spider-Man 2. That's when they announced that they wasn't gonna be on the Xbox store no more, or at least when I found out. And that was at the same exact time when Spider-Man Marvel Spider-Man that's on the PS4 was pretty much in the makings and announcement of doing that. So whenever they made that agreement, it might have yanked. That's probably the reason why I think that Spider-Man 2 got yanked off the Microsoft store where you got to buy the physical copy.
Yeah, no, a lot of them, the licenses go like with Marvel, the Marvel vs. Capcom games you could be able to buy. They took them off of PlayStation. They took them off every digital store because it wasn't. But that's when they won't think why Disney go in. Okay, that's like the Star Wars games went on for a while, so they made a deal with Microsoft.
Right.
And then they actually go look at it and say, people go back and go buy these games or go play them. And Microsoft shows them the analytics like backwards compatibility works on our side. And then they'll give them let's make a deal.
Right. Then that's when we're able to put it bring it back. That's like when I seen, like if I was a PlayStation player right now, this is something I looked at, because I mean y'all know I'm a big Fight Night player. So when I was watching EA conference, I was like, they're gonna announce a new Fight Night. Now I'm hearing all these other rumors about this boxing game coming out, that boxing game coming out, and I ain't seen not one boxing game at E3 this year. I was saying, man, if I was a PlayStation player right now, I really would be considered getting the Xbox, because I want to fight. I want a boxing game. That's like if I was a baseball, like I love baseball, you know, I'd be like, well, I might need to go get me a PlayStation because PlayStation have a baseball game. So you got to look at the fans that like baseball. They should go get a PlayStation because that's the only place you can get a baseball game from. But if you like boxing and you want to see Wilder fight what his name, Dante, you're gonna have to get you an Xbox and play it on your Xbox One because that's the only boxing game they're gonna have look like can be this generation. So I kind of feel bad for my Sony friends. My Sony
like
brother.
Xbox probably went and sit there and like, okay, you know, how many people like me? I went on bought Fire, man. I didn't have champions. And that's $20 a pop. So Microsoft say, well, shoot, let's go 60-40 with it. How many people go right on through go buy champions?
Man, that game had a straight surge. Certain games, yeah, that game surged a lot. Because everybody, my friends list, that's what they was playing. Still, I got a lot of friends. That's all they playing. Yeah. So I want to know what the numbers with the how much it shot up after backwards compatibility. You know, but they gonna have
I think it shot up because guess what? Bethesda saw what's called saw people that made Fallout saw it and what they do Fallout 4. Fallout 4, you know what I'm saying, Xbox Game Pass. They saw the numbers.
Right. But we can't get our hands on. They ain't gonna tell us the numbers. So that's what I want to know. What's good? Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me know.
Only reason you get the numbers is you buy stocks, you get a financial report, and it doesn't break it down like this and this and that. You have to actually break this down and do analytics on this. Put this comment and this comment. It's like you're doing fucking taxes.
Right. Man, I kind of figured that's what it all consists of, but it was just, I mean, you know what I'm saying? But for me, I'm just like a consumer. I'm more interested in like what the games do for me and stuff like that. But with that one in particular, the reason why I want to know because I want it to be successful. So that mean they gonna have to open their eyes up to it. Like, we need another boxing game. Because I'm looking at if that game's as successful as that UFC, then there's a better chance of us getting another boxing game.
UFC is easy to sign because everybody's under one government body. Yeah. UFC own all their boxes, so you only got to make a deal with one person, one group of people. With boxing, you got the WBC, the WBA, you know what I'm saying, the IBF, the Intercontinental. You got people under different. You got Bob Arum with top rank. You got Mayweather Production. You got all these different people that you got to negotiate with before you go negotiate with the fighters.
Right, exactly. I mean, I already know is a that's why I say I wanted to see the game do good because you know it gotta have some type of incentive for them to actually have to go through all that. That's even before making the game. You know what I'm saying? Right. Go through all that. So you know what I'm saying? That's why I wanted to be successful and wanted to keep up with it. But I think it's still possible though. They could do it.
Well, man, we finna get out of here. Finna talk to my homies and everything. We do what? I don't know what's next. Vibration Podcast is what? Wednesday?
That's Wednesday. Man, hey, y'all need to check it out, man. We be cutting up. We did some anime stuff, man. Hey, it was ridiculous. Then the week before that, we had Flip, man. I gotta do one with both y'all in there as well, man. We gotta cut up one Wednesday.
Right. So we got that GRG off for the next 2 weeks. DirectX will be back. I took a break yesterday because I hit the brick wall. What else is up next? I got a giveaway. You got to go follow me on Twitter. I got some E3 swag I'm giving away. Exclusive E3. I'm not selling it to you. I'm giving it away. Some of the shit I want to keep, but I'm still giving it away. Like I said, y'all go check out Intromini. Go check out everybody. I'm trying to get back to normal by tomorrow. So y'all have a good night. Peace. Fuck your hair grease. Tell your mama I love her.
Man, make sure you